Top 10 winning products to sell in August. That title is a complete lie, and I'll tell you why. I watched all these videos on YouTube from the 50 gurus that just produce the same content and the same content with the same information that is monotone, and it's just not, it doesn't work. And the best way you are going to learn is by actionable methods you can take home now and use. So in this video, I'm going to break down a method on how to find winning products, so you can do this on your own and you don't have to listen to someone to find products. You can spot opportunity, find products yourself. So I'm going to show you the method. I'm going to use this method to find a winning trend, a winning type of products, niche. I'm going to create a catalog of products that we can test, and then I'm going to show you how to brand it and sell it and actually make long lasting money. You're probably thinking, right, who am I? You haven't seen my face on YouTube. That's because I've actually been building e-commerce brands. I've made over $1.2 million in profit from dropshipping alone. I built and sold my e-commerce company within 3 years, and that's exactly why I haven't been on YouTube, because I've actually been doing e-commerce. So I'm going to show you my results of the store I exited. I still manage it, I still consult with them, I know back-end systems, I know how to scale in reality and actually make long-term profits. So let's dive into the results and show you the store and how it is doing right now. So this year alone, we've done 744,000, which is pretty much close to $1 million this year at 3.5 ROAS. This was the company I exited. I produced over $3 million in revenue, and I'm still working with them and consulting with them. And it's a very different bag of goods building a company to sell with key hires and taking yourself out the business with real back-end systems that can take you to places long-term. Not like these 15-year-old kids scaling a product to 100K in a month with no systems, getting 1 million refunds and just everything falling apart. So this is how you build serious e-commerce businesses. So if you want a point of reference, I highly advise you subscribe now, because I'm going to be releasing some crazy information that is not seen on the internet. Before we get into anything, I'm going to tell you a quick way, the things that took me to where I got to a lot faster. And the number one thing was networking. I moved to Bali when I was 22, 23, and I surrounded myself with people in the space. I always learned faster when I was talking to people who are doing better than me. $1 million in a month revenue is doable. I have friends doing that, and I speak to them for advice. That is the best way to learn. So I decided I want to build a community, a private network with everything a beginner or anyone doing like up to 50K a month is invaluable information. We have 3 mentors in a group, a step-by-step guide, and 2 weekly live calls. So if you are looking to build or scale your dropshipping brand to actually serious heights and keep it sustainable, I would highly advise joining. We have 2 spaces left. Click the link below. So let's get into this. How do you find a winning product? There are a few methods on how to find a winning product. Number one is literally scrolling on social media. I've got another video for that, but today we're going to be looking at Google Trends, right? How do we spot a market, a niche? Like, how do we want to figure out to sell? In my opinion, the best way to find a winning product is to sell something there is a market for. So fashion is absolutely massive market. There's always customers. We just need to figure out how to get in. So I've used the method of explodingtopics.com, which I'll show you in a minute, and Google Trends. So let's have a look. I was using explodingtopics.com first, literally the free version, and I found something super cool. You can use this for free and you can find what's on Google and what people are searching for, but this is a very clear indicator of like what's working. So this is the market right here. We're looking at what people want to buy. So this is super valuable information. And I stumbled across this Y2K fashion. So I was like, banging. Fashion is the biggest industry in e-commerce, and you can print unbelievable amounts of cash with it. Like, it is a money printer if you get good products. So I was like, bam, this is a gold mine. Y2K fashion, 8,600% increase. There's a big market the last 4 years for Y2K fashion, and it looks pretty steady. So what I did is I had a look on Google Trends as well. I basically typed in Y2K fashion for United States. United States is the best country to sell to. It's definitely the place where you can make the most money, but is the most competitive. But I'm going to talk about other options we can do as well. But I want this to work in USA, ideally. So past 5 years in the USA, it's just increased, and it is steady. There is a constant market for Y2K clothing, which means there is always people purchasing these products. So this is a profitable niche. We have just found an evergreen niche, and we've just chosen a sub-market of that evergreen niche. So fashion, best market you can probably get into, and we've chosen a sub-market where people are looking to buy with and it's had growth over time. So this is a good market to get into. So we've just used explodingtopics.com and Google Trends to confirm this. So the next thing we can do is competitor analysis. So we figured out, we found the product idea. I want to confirm and find people selling these sorts of products and how much money are they making. So basically give me the go ahead that this sort of niche and type of products are working. So for that, I use Shop Hunter. You can use this. This is my go-to. You can track stores' daily revenue. You can see how much they're doing. Literally, you got 25% off links. So if you want to use that, you can use it. So I search in Y2K fashion. So ideally, we want to look at what stores are selling this sort of products. And if there's sponsored posts, that means they're bidding on the term for Google Ads, Y2K fashion. So let's have a look at this company. Copy and paste this, and then you put this into Shop Hunter. And I put this store on Shop Hunter, and now I can basically track their daily revenue. So far, the last 24 hours, they've done 2.7K. But as you can see here, so the data is a bit skew with. I don't know what's going on here. Usually the data is really clean. So they must have maybe changed the website or something. But they were doing $8,000 days, $5,000 days, $6,000 days, but in the last 24 hours they've done $2,700, which is pretty good. That's probably about 500 to a grand profit, which I would say is a good store. So this confirms to me this is a good one to use. As you can see, it literally shows like the top performing products this week. We can see the top performing products of the day, and these are the products in the Y2K fashion niche. So this confirms again like the type of products we could sell. These trousers are pretty cool. We have now completed the method and found a niche and type of products we wanted to sell and search terms of a market that is working. We found a store and confirmed they are producing revenue daily, 2.7K in 24 hours, which is pretty good. This is an indicator that we can produce a brand version of this and make our own version. So the next step is finding winning products, and that's super easy. So all for that is we're just going to go to AliExpress and browse. Some clear good indicators is if they've got loads of orders, like a decent amount of orders and a good star rating, like it's a good product. So I'm just browsing through here. So we can decide, so we've chosen a niche, we've chosen a type of product we can sell. We can choose a sub niche again. So we could sell trousers in the Y2K fashion niche. We could sell hoodies in the Y2K fashion niche. But the idea is you want to select like a catalog of products that all suit together, and then you can basically build a brand around the catalog. So that's what I did for my store, is I chose a selection of products in a niche and use that selections of products, that brand type, to give it a marketing angle or brand. So let's choose, we could literally choose trousers, hoodies, glasses. This is all fits into the Y2K fashion niche. This hoodie is cool. It's got 183 sold at 4.9 star rating and it's $16. Like this could be a good product to sell. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like that's a pretty cool hoodie. I could imagine on a girl, that pink one. That's pretty cool as well, actually. We can literally build a store out of this one product. Y2K hoodies, and then you add Y2K trousers. You got to think of your brand and marketing angles. Fashion's actually one of the best ways to test products because you can literally just use image ads, and I'll show you an example of that towards the end. I'm gonna go ahead and browse AliExpress and produce a catalog and think of a brand name and colors. Let's do this. Right, I'm not even joking. I think I found 2 winning products in this niche. Like, I literally had to do nothing. So I'm going to break down again what we've done. We use method, exploding topics, and Google Trends to confirm a niche. It worked out as fashion, which is the best niche to be in. I then had a look on Google and see who were running ads for this, and then I confirmed the products and like competitor analysis. Are people making money with this using Shop Hunter? I confirmed that yes. So I was like, right, let's find some products on AliExpress. This is literally the way to do it. And in 5 minutes, I found 2 products that could work really well. Why fashion is so good? Because you can literally use image ads to test ads on Facebook. Facebook ads are still the #1 platform. Do not let anyone tell you otherwise. TikTok is still underneath Facebook ads. And on Facebook, image ads work really well. They were actually some of the best performing ads for my company, and I've just found 2 products that I think could absolutely kill it. So the beautiful thing is, let's have a look. So boom, these joggers, I know they look so simple. So this photo here could be downloaded off literally AliExpress. So basically what you'd do is you'd use a Google Chrome extension called AliSave. You could download this, put it into an app called let'senhance.io, and maybe put the product in Canva, put some text on it, and put an offer like summer sale, super limited stock, and you can literally have an ad that quickly. You don't even need to make your own content. But this image here is sick. This would sell, I guarantee it. These joggers are very unique. They're just normal joggers that everyone will wear with love hearts. They look sick, and the images is super cool. Again, with the blacks, these ones as well, the images are ready made for you. These would produce money, I guarantee it. I found one more product. These are these hoodies. The only thing about this listing is you can't really use these images. You need to get some images on girls. So what you might have to do is you might have to order the product in. But I believe this product here would sell super well. So those are 2 products we could build a store around. And then what I would suggest is you get like 2 to 4 hoodies in the same niche, Y2K, and 2 to 4 trousers in the same niche. So you've got a hoodie catalog, trouser catalog, and you can build one fashion brand store on Shopify around this, and you can keep testing products in the Y2K niche until you find a winner. But I think these joggers would work, I'm not gonna lie. So these are super sick. Images are ready to go and you can build a store around it that easily. What I would advise is build a niche store and test the products within the niche. This video has happened to produce Y2K fashion in the women's niche, and we found products very easily. These can be sold, these can be shipped. If you were to take it long term, you would start with the drop shipping, then you'd find real suppliers, get the packages branded, and so on. I'm going to quickly show you an example of another fashion store running image ads and producing money as well, because I want to give you an example of how this can look. So we found the products, blah de blah. Now we can build a store around it. I'm going to show you an example I found on the internet. Beaumont Wear. This is a dropshipping fashion brand, and they've actually rebranded. It looks pretty cool. They're sort of selling Y2K anyway, so this gives you an idea of how you could build the website and how you could brand it. This is all super cool, custom clothes, sort of the same sort of stuff, you know. And again, these guys are producing money, these guys are making money, and it's all dropship from China. This store design is super cool, the custom content is great, and this is what you can look like. So what you could do is you could order those products in, get you and your friends to take photos in the mirror and just Canva the background out, and this will produce money. This is how you would build like your own fashion shop retail store. The beautiful thing about these sort of stores is you can keep adding products that will keep producing more revenue. You can build up an email list and you can actually build a long-lasting brand. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video, guys. This is how to find winning products the real way. Peace and love.